I guess it's just first of all, people will look at the box score and see the shooting tonight, how improved it was, especially from 3 point range and all that. Whenever you look at it though, and watching and coaching the game tonight, is that what jumps out to you about this, or something else about the way this team played that kind of maybe even impresses you even more?
No, the assist turnover ratio, the way the ball moved,
Yeah.
the extra passes, the shot selection, the unselfishness, the connection offensively was at an all-time high. But Jacksonville put us in those scenarios with their aggressive pressure and hedging and trapping of ball screens and other stuff too. You know, they do a really good job of turning you over, sideline out of bounds, baseline out of bounds. And I thought for the most part we did a really good job. We grew in that area tonight, coming off a game with 24 turnovers. Fortunately, won.
Yeah.
But that's cut in half tonight against a team that really traps you more. So we saw some growth there. I thought our bench was phenomenal. Like Santo, Dylan, Justin Abson. It was their best game, any one of those three guys. And Dakota LaFew arguably as well. 8 assists, 0 turnovers for Dakota. Had a great floor game, defended well, really efficient, 6 of 8 from 3. I think Jacksonville's really good. I mean, they went to Virginia Tech and won. They missed a couple early for us. We made a few early. That's not indicative of how good they are. I think they'll be super competitive in their league. And then obviously, when you go 14 of 24 from 3, you can beat a lot of people. Hopefully, we got a couple more of those in us this season.
Yeah, you talk about Santo, a career high 13 tonight. Dylan had the 4 3-pointers, a couple of back-to-back ones there.
Yeah.
And in the second half, if those guys can get going, offensively, what's that? I mean, and kind of be consistent. With that. What is that going to do for this team as a whole as an offensive?
Man, it just helps you become more competitive in your league against these higher level opponents, like another one we've got on Tuesday. A really good Notre Dame team. Everybody in the SEC is the best league in the country. We said it all summer, all spring, all fall, and now, for the first time in a long time, the computer rankings are telling you the same thing, and those numbers just continue to increase. And in the middle of the league, the bottom of the league, the top of the league, everyone's playing well and getting good wins and quality wins and continuing to develop. So that's what we're trying to do. We're just developing our bench. These guys continue to improve, and we've got good basketball character, guys that just when they get opportunity to take advantage. Again, those guys that I talked about. Really happy for Dylan going 4 or 5 from 3. No one's worked harder and been in the gym more in our program since I've been here at Georgia.
Kind of getting, again, coming off the Bahamas trip, I know you would have liked the one and two games. You played well in both of them, and won one of them. And you mentioned the turnovers, a couple of really high numbers. That's something when you came back home, you put an emphasis on, or what kind of things did you do to
We're still in the turnover conversation for sure. We had 3 or 4 loud ones again today. It's just it's something we'll continue to address. But there's what's the best way to address it, because you don't want it to become too mental. It's like when you go through a free throw shooting rut, So as opposed to focusing on how many times we're coughing the ball up, we're just focusing on how to prevent them and making solid plays, and meeting passes, facing up, stronger with the ball. And we did a better job of that tonight. Our decisions were better, but we still had some casual catches and some casual passes. We've got to continue to improve in that category.
Eighth game of the year tonight. Kind of from game 1 to right now, what are the areas like you kind of hit on right there? Just continues to need to kind of get better. Where are some areas you think your team is making the progress you want to see?
Handling success, from game to game, I like how we handled it from the St. John's win. When the ball was tipped, didn't do a great job the last couple of days. We weren't overly sharp, so we've got to learn how to do that. We all have to learn how to, as we continue to get better and achieve certain levels of success. How do you handle that? What is our approach every day to work and practice and improve? Defensively, I thought handling success in game was very average tonight. At times it was pretty good, but we had 3 or 4 highlight type plays and kind of got caught in the moment and gave up a bucket on the other end. So that can't happen. That'll bite you in our league, of course. And then, of course, obviously, offensively, just our decisions and our turnovers need to continue to go down.
And just real quick on Notre Dame on Tuesday. I mean, games like this. Again, I know you're not looking too far. It's probably just past that game right there. But how important are those type of games to be successful in, especially here when you're going to be able to have your fans here? Why is it going to be important for y'all to have success in that game?
Well, we're hopeful that we've got a really good turnout. You know, we've got guys that lay it on the line, that work every day, and play hard. You know, between the lines, we've got talented guys that are laying out on the floor and diving for loose balls, and sharing it with each other, and I think are doing a really good job representing all of us here in Georgia. So, we'd be appreciative for a great turnout. Give us a chance to play well. You know, against a high-level program. I mean, they're very, very good and extremely well coached. They're going to be really prepared. They're just a solid team and program. And you know, for us, it's about the preparation starting tomorrow. It's about playing well, continuing to get better, and hopefully that puts us in a position to be competitive down the stretch.